Find product links below and hundreds more videos on my channel.
Hi guys, so another user question here, and the question is, what is the best budget fluid head tripod? And the answer is kind of this, the DV-7000. Now it has good points and bad points. I'll try and go over all of them quickly. So plus points, I think I'm going to have to kind of mix these up a little bit, but very sturdy legs, very smooth head. However, it doesn't work well for big cameras. You can't really use this very well with a DSLR. It will work for camcorders fantastically, really, really well. You have the fluidity control on here. Is that a word? Fluidity? I think it is. Really good. The drag control is fantastic. You have both, for both tilt and for pan, you have both a drag control and a lock. So right here you have the this is for the pan. You have a control here, so you can get, and then actually let's see how loose we can make that. There we go. It's very loose now. Still very fluid, and then we can tighten that up if we want to. And then we have a lock. So these locks aren't very strong. You can lock it down. I think if you lock it down as hard as you can, you'll break it. It's very plasticky. At the same time, it's very smooth. So again here, if I lock this down, my pan's going to be very stiff. Loosen this up, and I'm going to have a very smooth, very free moving pan. So very, very smooth head. Doesn't work well for DSLRs. If you have, first of all, the plate on here doesn't move back and forth, and the screw doesn't move back and forth. It's, your camera has to be perfectly center weighted. So if you can get some stuff, you can get another quick release plate, put it on here, so you can adjust your camera back and forth. You can get a what are they called? Macro sliding. I think they're just called macro sliders, or macro focusing slider. That's what it's called. So get one of those, put it on here. You can move your camera back and forth. The thing is, because it's a heavy camera and you've got to most likely have a heavy lens on there, even a lightweight DSLR, anything bigger than a GH2 I wouldn't put on here, because as soon as you've got it a little bit tilted, as soon as it's slightly heavier in one end, even just the weight of this makes it tilt down on its own. So just the weight of that, and it will continue. There's no springs in here. That's the issue. Most good tripods, they have springs to counterweight the camera. Sometimes they're adjustable, sometimes yeah, but here there's none. So if you put a DSLR on here and you leave it and you don't lock this down, it will just go. And because it's never gone thump really hard, but then again, I don't really use telephoto lenses on here. I've just been using fairly small lenses. Definitely not anything to use telephoto lenses with. Even though it's very smooth, it's only for lightweight camcorders, unfortunately. Another plus point is the legs go very freaking wide. This is probably the widest you can get, at least the widest I've seen with a locking sensor column, which basically just really makes it super stable. I would have liked a wider base here for the head to sit on, so that but it does hold a slider. Put a slider on here, it does hold. I've used this with a slider, and that's the reason why I got it. I thought, hey, really nice, really fluid, really wide legs, and that basically means, it doesn't mean it's a slut. It just, the fact that the legs open wide just means that it's more stable. So I think that pretty much covers everything I need to talk about. This tape doesn't come with it. Sub to my channel. I will see you soon. Ask me questions below.